Let's see. Actually, that could pretty close to be a good barbecue sauce right there. Actually, I'd mix that probably 50-50 at most with ketchup. It's a little bit tangy, very sweet, very pickly. All so good for you because that's all just awesome vegetables. Fresh peppers off from the market over here. Fresh, well, everything that goes in there. The onions are all fresh, local. Everything from years gone past. Oh my gosh, and that is so flavorful, I gotta say. So I'm going to take a little bit of the GT ketchup, and I don't know, not even 50-50 I'm thinking. There goes the watery part of the ketchup, that's fine. Alright, let's go. So that's down about that level. I'm not even going to go 50-50 in that. Whoops. Oh, that darn dishwasher, oh well. There's the dishwasher making noise there. That's only about 25% ketchup, I would say. So roughly 25% ketchup. Let's see what that tastes like, and I think we might be pretty close on the button. Fresh spoon. That's the fresh spoon pile now. Let's see what that tastes like. Yeah, that's a very good idea what I just did. Even that was a little bit too much ketchup. I would have backed off and probably used the same amount of ketchup as the other ingredients roughly. So I'm going to say two parts chow roughly. That was probably 2 parts of the zucchini pickle, 1 part of the hot dog relish, and I will say 2 parts to 3 parts ketchup. If I mix those proportions, I believe I will get a very good sauce, and then eventually what I will do is replace that ketchup with just some tomato sauce or tomato paste plus a little bit of honey. There's enough spicing. The ketchup spicing, even though Giant Tiger brand is actually a very piquant ketchup, like, well, not piquant in the connoisseur sense or whatever, because it's not really zippy or anything, but for ketchup it's actually a very nice combination of flavors. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's let it rip. 2 parts. 1. Oh, that's roughly 2. 2 parts of that one. Oh, I shouldn't mix them. I guess it doesn't matter. They're all going to be used for the same thing anyway. 2 parts of that one. Look at that. You can see the peppers, the onions, the green tomatoes. And 1 part this one. Oh yeah. I don't even remember what's in there, but it sure is yummy. So I'm going to do twice as much. So I'm going to do 2 parts of this, which means I'll need 2 more each of the other 2. And I might even just leave the ketchup amount right where it is. Whoops. There. 2 of these. One. Try to aim the spoon and the camera at the same time. You gotta keep an eye on both. Alright, I'm gonna buzz that up, see what it tastes like without any additional ketchup. And if need be, I will add a bit of ketchup. Alright, we'll grab a spoon from what is now the fresh spoon pile. Ooh, that smells really good. I need another taste, so I'm going to grab another fresh spoon. Oh man, that is so good. I'm leaving it right where it is. Oh man. That is your best food porn ever with a capital A-R. Okay, I'm going to pour this into my big liter mason jar. This had just come out of the dishwasher earlier today. And then I'm going to mix up the rest of these with a bit more of the ketchup and probably fill this up, or see how much more we need to fill it up anyway. Now this can be a little bit temperamental to pour with one hand because of this centerpiece. And you can see I just got goop all down in the center of it. Crap, I was hoping to avoid that. So I'm going to get a spatula and give this a good wipe out, clean that all up. Looks like I'm going to get about a half a jar, so the rest of that stuff over there should just about fill this up and leave me enough in the fridge in another smaller jar. I should be in good shape. So I changed my mind. In the other half, instead of ketchup, I was going to put some tomato paste, but I couldn't find any, so I've got a can of Campbell's tomato soup that is condensed, which is what I'm looking for, something fairly thick and tomatoey. So we'll see how it goes in here and I will report back. Okay, there's the first batch with the ketchup. It's about exactly 500 mils. I used about 2/3 of the can of soup, and it's very, very full, as you can see. We'll give this half the taste test. That's a freshly washed spoon. It's not as thick as I was hoping. But it is actually quite yummy, and it is a different sauce than that one. So changing the tomato base definitely changes the sauce in a way. They're both good. I can see this being something that more people will enjoy. It's got a bit of a more neutral flavor, I guess. But yeah, definitely some very good experiments in both cases here. That's we're going to be probably about 750 ml there. So I'll have to get one of those special jars out for it. That's about exactly 500. So actually I decided to put the rest of the can of soup in there so as not to waste it. So that's without the extra soup, that's with the extra soup, that's all going to go in here, and then I'm going to give it all a good stir in there. But I think in general the sauce experiment is a very high success rate here. So there are the two sauces with some ketchup and with some tomato soup. I've decided actually this is such a huge success, I'm going to dig out some of these smaller 250 ml jars and I'm going to can up both of these guys because I want to have them on hand and I don't want this to be something that accidentally goes off in the fridge. So I'm going to can them up. I like this this whole experiment. Turned out really, really well. I think I have a new barbecue sauce recipe, which unfortunately requires a bunch of my own home canned goods, but I also have the recipes for those, so one way or the other it works out.